2142. The Revealing Science. Book 3 of the Green Deal Quartet. Written and narrated by Jim Lowe. Chapter 1. 22nd Century Man. Brady Mahone stared out over the Pacific Ocean from a balcony of his luxurious Malibu home, which had been his pride and joy for the last 42 years. The sun sparkled off the water on this chilly and bright January morning. He had a fleet of fusion cars, fusion coaches, and fusion planes ready for use in his extensive grounds. He wished he'd known his exact birth date. It didn't usually bother him, the not knowing, but this would have been a good year to celebrate. He thought he'd been born and then abandoned in the early part of 2042. As it was now early January in 2142, he would have had a party to commemorate his 100 years on the planet. He had hardly aged in the past 60 years. He was a trad, and he should barely be able to walk. However, apart from a trace of grey streaking his black hair, he was a picture of health and physical power. He had explored many parts of the world in his fusion plane. Occasionally, he had taken large groups of friends overseas with him in his fusion passenger jet. He didn't mind his guests partying in their dull, to Brady, green ways. He liked the thrill of flying his private jets. He sometimes thought back to the dividing days, pre- and post-revolution, and wondered whether the human race had progressed at all. When there used to be the internet, people were obsessed with their appearance and looks to their friends in photographs. Now the same vanity existed, but it was in the form of changing their appearance instantly, ever since they developed the yellow suits at the dawn of the 22nd century. And then with the advent of the blue suits a dozen or so years ago, they could now even change sex, or be no sex at all. Admittedly, it took an hour or two.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?